He's passed it to him, and Drew Brees has it. No, he didn't. I'm sorry.
But that was a handoff, Jay. You were correct in that, so very good. You're learning.
I got...
Looks like about a 1-yard gain for Mark Ingram.
Okay.
So it's going to be 2nd and 9, about maybe 2nd and 8.
Okay.
Saints on the 42. One more first down puts them in Falcons territory. As Ingram goes to the sideline.
Oh, he's got some little guy just feeding him water.
That is
here we go. And the Saints have it, and they're going that way. And he handed it. He caught it at 50 and ran to like 42 or something.
Marcus Colston wide open. That's a gain of 18 to about the 41-yard line for Marcus Colston. Another first down for the Saints. They are driving now as they are in Packers territory. Oh, we got an injury here. Looks like a Packers player injured on the defense.
I'll bet those people with the dreads are more likely to be injured than the people without the dreads.
This isn't a hair pull injury, though. M.D. Jennings, cornerback, injured, but he's walking off the field on his own, so that's a good sign. And Saints have it in Packers territory, first down, and looks like they're going to be to their backup cornerback, so they're going to be weak on that side. Jay, what kind of advantage do you think the Saints are going to try to exploit here?
Well, is it legal to pull their dreads?
I believe technically it is, although usually it doesn't happen. It's kind of unsportsmanlike, and so the dreads usually aren't a big problem. Looks like there was a lower leg injury more there, Jay, than a dread injury. But you never know.
Was he like he got that tackling the other guy?
Yeah. That he was injured tackling the other guy.
All right.
Marcus Colston being the other guy for the Saints.
That's why I never could get into all this. They're all these hurting each other. Like, why?
Well, you would like to think they're not trying to hurt each other. That's what the bounty scandal was about. But
you go into it knowing you're going to get hurt. Like, you can't play football and think, oh, this is not
They say there's a 100% injury chance you get an injury sometime in your career playing football. You're going to get hurt. Hopefully you do not get hurt badly. When you are getting tackled and the guy gets hurt, it's normally not something you try to do. But hopefully that guy's okay. But hopefully he's only okay after the game is over, so he can't come back in.
Lene on the sidelines here. Number one, I'm so surprised that The Simpsons are still online. On there.
That's true.
For 20 years.
I know, but whatever. Number two, I got distracted by The Simpsons. I forgot what I was going to say. Yes, there are 37 people listening to us.
Hi, 37 people.
Oh my God, there's people listening to us?
I know. At first I thought it was just 2, and then I found 37, and I choose to believe 37.
First and 10 for the Saints at the 41 of the Packers.
Okay, they're running around, and they all got knocked down at like 40-something.
Once again, the Saints running game very, very much struggling. Looks like no gain there. Maybe a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 now as the Packers defense holding the Saints, but that's nothing new. The Saints running game not as good as we hoped it would be for the amount of running backs we are employing right now. 2nd and 9. Saints at the 40-yard line, it looks like.
Okay, Saints are going, and Drew Brees licks his hands a lot. Has everybody else noticed that? I think that's just known. Okay, and he's passing it, and he caught. Nothing happened.
Lance Moore, the intended receiver on that incomplete pass. Williams, number 38 for the Packers, saw it come in and batted it down before Moore could catch it. It's going to be 3rd and 9 now at the 40-yard line.
Okay.
Saints not quite in field goal range yet, so we're going to have to do a conversion here if the Saints want to keep matching them play for play.
Oh, those tight pants.
They need to get around the 30, but you'll see the yellow line, Jay. See the yellow line? They need that.
So the Saints are trying to go that way to almost to 30. And he's throwing it. I don't think that counts. I don't think
Drew Brees tried to get it to Marcus Colston, but he threw it into a big traffic jam. And it falls incomplete. It falls incomplete. 4th down. Looks like the Saints are probably going to have to punt or try a long field goal. They'll probably punt. I don't know why Drew Brees tried to throw it into so much traffic. Because there was 3 green jerseys and 1 white jersey there. Yes, the Saints are going to punt. Thomas Morstead.
They're going to kick it. Okay, the Saints are going to kick it. I think. Okay, he's throwing it, and he's kicking it. And they're all running for it. And the yellow guy caught it. I mean, the Packers caught it.
Well, good punt by Thomas Morstead as the Saints are going to pin them back. The Packers are going to start at their own 9-yard line, first down. Although they couldn't match them play for play there. Packers still leading 14-7. What, you didn't hear my parody of it? And we're back. Packers pinned deep in their territory, but the Saints failed to score there. Packers still in the lead. They're not matching them score for score so far. Defense is going to have to come up and actually do something here to keep the Packers from going ahead by 2 scores. First down, Packers at the 9-yard line. Jim.
So the Saints basically got a turn, and they didn't make any points on their turn.
Correct.
Right. That's not good.
Shit.
Okay, so now it's the Packers' turn again. And they're handing it, and he's running through the middle, and they knock him down like 11.
Saints run defense holding them pretty good. Looks like only a gain of about 3.
It looks tense. I mean, sideline Lene here. It looks tense here on the sidelines.
Yeah, a little scuffle there. Skirmish. It's going to be 2nd and 6, a gain of about 4, I guess they gave him.
One of them called another one a bitch. I heard it.
Okay. There must be outside, really. Okay. So they're lining up again, and the Packers are way down at the end. They got a long way to go, and they're about to do it. They're going to try. Here we go. He handed it to the other guy, and he runs around the middle, and he passed it to somebody else. I lost sight.
Oh, that action pass.
Like, got to 15, I think.
Rodgers kept it.
But he got a flag.
He tried to run, only got about 2 yards as they brought him down. There is a flag on the play. Looks like it might be holding.
Nothing.
Might be holding on the Packers, which would push them back close to their end zone, but we're going to have to find out. Rodgers actually...
So if they get flagged, they can get pushed back to farther than when they started.
Yes, and it is holding on the Packers, so it's going to be 2nd down and long. They're going to push the Packers probably half the distance of the goal line. They're going to be back at their 6-yard line.
Wow.
As the Saints got held, a helmet came off.
Oh, yeah.
A helmet came off during the play, and they just didn't stop running.
So is it possible for...
Now it's Tom Johnson, newbie to the Saints, who just kept going after his helmet came off. But now it's 2nd and a long 14-12. It came off in the skirmish. 2nd and 12 back at the 6-yard line.
They're way back at the beginning, and they're going to try to pass it. He's going to throw. He's running around. And he caught it. He got to like 18 or something.
Almost a safety. Aaron Rodgers gets the pass off. The refs are saying that it is incomplete.
Oh.
The ball hit the ground. It looked like a catch from where we are, but Jordy Nelson dropped it, they said. So incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 12 back at the Packers 6. But that was so close to an Aaron Rodgers sack and a Saints safety.
That looks very sexual when they put it in slow motion. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah.
Okay. Is this a replay or this happening? I'm confused.
It's a replay. It's a replay.
Sideline Lene here. Are you done with your cake?
Sure.
What?
Okay. Are you sure there's a tiny... Give the rest to Jay.
You can't get rid of that.
Here you go. Here you go, sideline Lene.
Okay.
Well, Green Bay appears to be challenging the play that was the call on the field that it was an incomplete pass. We saw the replay. It looks pretty clear that it was incomplete. Jordy Nelson goes to the ground with it, but he dropped it as he hit the ground, which makes it, and yes, the ball was trapped on the ground. Looks like this is a challenge, but it appears it's going to be upheld based on what we've seen up here. Jordy Nelson not holding onto the ball. That would mean the Green Bay charged a timeout if that is the case.
Could I say I really liked it when you guys used the word skirmish?
Skirmish is a good word.
Work that one in there.
I don't know what that means. What does skirmish mean?
It's like a little scuffle or a fight, but less than a full-on fight.
Okay.
Got it? All right. As we await the results of
is it between more than one people?
Yeah, usually
like a group. It's
I think any fight would on a football field would suggest multiple people.
What's a skirmish as compared to a scrimmage?
A scrimmage is when you're playing a practice game. It doesn't suggest fighting at all. A skirmish would be a little side fight to the big fight.
Little bitch slapping.
A little side fight to the big fight would be a skirmish. Like, for example, the Battle of Gettysburg. There's two sides, the blue and the gray, fighting each other. Then over here on a hill, there's about 6 people who get into a little fight on the side. That'd be a skirmish.
Okay, and a scrimmage
Is when you're playing a game, but it doesn't count as practice.
Okay.
See, now I feel like you sound like
It's a
Dennis,
scrimmage.
what's his name?
I always thought a
From-
scrimmage was
from
when you
Fox.
like fighting each other.
No, scrimmage is just practice. It's a practice game where you actually play out a game, but for practice.